Good to see you all. This crowd's so loud, I think they can hear us in Latrobe. They're going to hear us. They're going to hear us on Tuesday. Folks, I'm Jill Biden's husband, a Philly girl. She's ready for Game 6, like all of you. It's good to be home. It's good to be with family. That includes someone we all love, Barack Obama. A great president, a historic president. I'm proud to say a dear friend. Well, folks, 3 days. 3 days. Until one of the most important elections, one of the most important elections in our lifetime. It's going to shape, the outcome is going to shape our country for decades to come. And the power to shape that outcome is in your hands. 2 years ago, you used that power to make Donald Trump not only a former president, but you made him a defeated president. You have the power to make John Fetterman your next United States Senator. And Josh Shapiro, your next governor. But folks, I want to be very clear. I mean this sincerely about what's on the ballot this year. Your right to choose is on the ballot. Your right to vote is on the ballot. Social Security and Medicare is on the ballot. There's something else on the ballot. Character. Character's on the ballot. When I think of character, I think of John Fetterman. In his endorsement of him, the Philadelphia Inquirer, and they said, John knows what his values are. Well, in my view, I've been saying for a long time, I'm a Pennsylvania boy, born and raised in Scranton. The longest time, Delaware, like many other small places, did not have a television station. So Philadelphia TV had to cover me the same as they covered all the Pennsylvania senators. I was known as Pennsylvania's third senator. My point is, I know Pennsylvania well, and John Fetterman is Pennsylvania. And Oz, Pennsylvania? I lived in Pennsylvania longer than Oz has lived in Pennsylvania. And I moved away when I was 10 years old. Look, like a lot of us, John's gotten knocked down, but he gets back up. He's gotten up quickly. John has character, integrity, and he's going to be a hell of a good senator in the United States Senate of Pennsylvania. The other thing is, don't worry, we're going to talk about Iran. Courage. Courage is also on the ballot. When I think of courage, I think of Josh Shapiro. This guy will take on anyone and back down to no one. And we saw that in 2020. He stood up for the Constitution. He stood up for the rule of law. He stood up for the people of this state. And he's going to be one hell of a fantastic governor. It's not just John and Josh, you've got a great Democratic lineup on the ballot here in this state. You heard from a lot of them today. You heard from a lot of them. We have one of the best delegations in Congress. I keep making myself a Pennsylvanian again. But really, Democrats up and down the ballot, we need to elect them all. We need them badly. Pennsylvania, this isn't a referendum this year. It's a choice. A choice between two vastly different visions of America. Vastly different. maybe it's in our blood, but John and I believe that it's all about fighting for working and middle class people. The way I've said in the beginning of my objective when I ran for president was to build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out. It's a fundamental shift compared to the Oz and the mega MAGA Republican trickle-down economics. This ain't your father's Republican Party. This is a different breed of cat. I really mean it. Look, they're all about the wealthier getting wealthy, and the wealthier staying wealthy. The middle class gets stiff, the poor get poorer under their policy. You saw what happened last time under my predecessor. The economy was in ruins. He was the first president since Herbert Hoover to lose jobs in the course of his presidency. Unemployment rate. The unemployment rate was 6.4%. You lost manufacturing jobs and hundreds of small businesses here in the state and 100,000 nationwide. Look, folks, the country is in a pandemic with no plan how to get out. The day I was sworn in, only 2 million people have been vaccinated. Now, more than 220 Americans are fully vaccinated. And our approach is working. Since I came to office, we've created 10 million new good-paying jobs. 10 million. The unemployment rate is 3.7%, near a record 50-year low. John and I understand. We need to make things in America the first time in a long time, and we are. That means instead of shipping jobs overseas, we're shipping product overseas. I'm serious. We've created so far 700,000 manufacturing jobs just in the last 20 months. 700,000. But follow our progress. By the way, where the heck is it written that we can't be the manufacturing capital of the world again? Because we will be. We will be. A lot of families are still struggling. A lot of families are struggling. That's why I signed the law, the Inflation Reduction Act, that's going to reduce the cost of everyday things in families. Things you have to pay for every month, and you have to have enough of your paycheck to do it. We gave Medicare the power to negotiate lower prescription drug costs. The same power the Bush administration has to cut drug prices in half. We tried to get that done for years when I was in the Senate and Vice President. But Big Pharma spent a lot of money and supported a lot of folks. Well, guess what? Not this year. We beat Big Pharma.